Hi, I'm Tyler Johnston, Johnston Realty,
And I'm Brandy Sorensen with Johnston Realty.
and this is your Natrona County update for February 16th.
Yeah.
So what's happening in Natrona County right now?
Right now we have 215 active homes
Okay.
for sale and then 138 pending.
Okay.
And so far in February, we have had 38 sold in Natrona County.
That seems a little light on the active, doesn't
Yeah.
it? There's not a lot.
Yeah. I did compare January's last year to this year. So, but I'm very interested to see February's
Yeah.
compared to, but I wasn't able to pull up just
Yeah.
partial month. It does the full month. So I'd want to wait. But
Wait and see.
yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like a lot of homes on the market right
Even
now.
the sold, I feel like is so we'll have to let you know. Stay tuned on that. But year over year, January this year compared to last year, there were 7 homes less sold this year than last year. So 8%.
Down.
Down 8%. And then, but the average sale price was up 5%. So
So
that's
kinda
kind of what we
averages.
say, like a typical.
Yeah.
And then the median sale price is up 3%. And there are 8% more active this year's January than last year's
year's.
January.
Okay, so yeah, we'll just kind of have to wait and see how February shakes out, and yeah, well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
And if you guys are interested in a free home evaluation or price opinion on your home, make sure you drop a link in the comments or shoot one of us a text. We'd be happy
We
to
will
help.
drop a link in the comments.
We'll drop the link.
Click on the link in
Click
the
the link.
comments.
Yeah, it's been a
We
long
might
week.
get better at this as
Nah.
we go.
What fun would that be? So, how was your weekend?
It was good. I didn't do a whole lot, just hung around town, and I was recovering from,
Yeah,
legislative. Yeah. So. Yeah, what about you?
What did I do? Oh, I showed houses. Yeah. I went down to Wheatland. Yeah, I went down to Wheatland Saturday morning and took pictures for a broker down there. And then I was back for a client showing some vacant land in Douglas. And then from there ran to Glenrock right after that to show property in Glenrock.
Nice.
So it was kind of a busy weekend.
Yeah.
Lots of running around. But who knows? We'll see.
Yeah. Good.
But yeah.
Good. This weekend we have regional wrestling in Glenrock for the boys and Douglas for the girls.
Well, it's nice you'll actually get to be home
Yeah,
for sports. That doesn't
I know.
seem to happen very often for you.
No. No. Last week the boys went to Saratoga. Well, the girls too, but my boys went to Saratoga, and it was just short, and so we didn't have enough time to. My husband went down there, but I had a closing and everything, so I didn't end up going, which was kind of nice to not travel every weekend.
Yes, that's what I'm doing a website for a friend of mine, and she texted me like Tuesday or Wednesday, and she's like, "Hey, have you had a chance to take a look at that?" And I was like, "I am sorry,
I had the time to sit down.
I added it up. It was over like 2,300 miles that week between all the running around and showings and everything. So yeah, Sunday, Sunday I did work. Monday I took a nap. I have never taken a nap. I can't remember.
The longest time.
Yeah, and I went to bed at like 9 o'clock both nights, and I took a nap.
Well,
It
last
was
time we filmed, you
amazing.
said that you had like 4 hours of sleep in multiple days.
Yeah,
So you need it.
it was interesting. Yes. So, but yeah, no.
Were the kids off on Monday for you?
Yeah, they were all off.
Glenrock wasn't.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay.
They didn't take it off.
See, they had a 3-day weekend last weekend,
Okay.
and then they're out next Friday. They've got another 3-day weekend.
Oh, okay.
And then I think spring break starts the week after that. Because I was giving them a hard time. I was like, when do you go to school?
Right.
You're having like 4-day weeks all month. And they're like, yeah.
Yeah, when we were in Douglas, I noticed, that they had quite a few days breaks. But in Glenrock, since we have the 4-day, we take very few.
I forget that you guys only have the 4-day.
So I mean, in a
Okay.
way, we have it every
Yeah.
except for sports, which so there's that. But
I still can't wrap my head around that because just now they're doing the half day on Friday for all of the schools. It used to be everybody went
oh, okay.
all day except for the high school. And this year, even the middle school, Kaysen, she's getting out at 1 o'clock on Fridays. And I always forget.
That's how it was growing up for me in Utah. Every Friday was short day for everybody.
See, and ours was always all day. We didn't do this like flex schedule where you go to like 3 classes one day and 4 classes the other.
Okay.
You had 7 classes every day. And then kindergarten was half day.
Okay, yeah.
But they took that away when I think Bradley started. And we walked in. It was a girl I went to high school with was actually working in the school district. And she's like, I was like, when did they get rid of half day kindergarten? She's like, oh, Ty, that's been a long time. And I was like, oh,
Well, it's been a long time since I was in kindergarten.
okay. Well, never mind.
Yeah, it was always half day, and then they started, before I had, actually, both of my older two had half day kindergarten in Utah. And they were either morning or afternoon.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
it's
Things are
weird when they
changing.
just go right in. Yeah. I did get an email from our district that's showing next year's calendar
Oh, yeah.
approval. And we usually don't get out right, at least ever since I've been here, until right before Memorial Day. So
Yeah.
like the Thursday before
Friday.
Memorial Day. But in the next 2 that they sent out for approval, it was we started like the 17th of August or something, and then we got out a whole week before Memorial Day, which was interesting.
Huh.
So I would rather, I think I would rather just go until Memorial Day
Yeah. That's what I
and then
don't
start
later.
because that's like you're good. It's a good summer. It's
Well, that's what it is. It's like state fair, and then they always start Wednesday or Thursday right after state fair's
yeah,
over.
and I feel like having that break would be
It's it's been that way for so long.
because I know that like Bags, they go to school before state fair, so they're missing out for state
State
fair.
fair, really?
Which is, and I'm pretty sure that it was Bags that they said that. So super interesting how
Just how it all
everybody does
changes.
it differently.
Well, and then you've got, I guess, I mean, I always complain. I was like, just let them have another week. But then activities, sports, football,
Right.
marching band even, it's like the first week of August they start practice.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean, it's like,
Yeah.
okay, well,
I know it's
it
interesting.
is what it is, I guess.
Yeah.
But
And then like Natrona County, they go into June every year.
oh, really?
And so so they don't start as early as we do, but then
They go out a
they
lot
go
later.
into June. So
It's so funny that all the differences between literally within 60 miles,
yeah.
everybody's got a different schedule.
Yeah. Like the spring breaks don't match up,
Yeah, because ours is, ours is like the 6th or maybe the 11th. I think maybe the 11th. But then the marching band in Douglas is going to a competition in California
Oh,
that
during spring break?
that they only do once every
Oh, okay.
so many years. So Bradley and Ty both got to go. Diem finagled her way into it, even not being in band.
Oh, yes.
I don't know
You were
how.
telling me about
Don't know how she did that.
She's their manager.
Yeah, that's what she was. And then, but it's Brighton's turn, so he's all pumped because he's got speech and debate this weekend. Then he's got districts for speech and debate the following weekend, and then spring break starts, and then they go on their California trip.
Nice.
So he's like,
That is very exciting.
you are
And then
never
it's
home.
going to be like school's going to be out. It's crazy.
Yeah, because then it's April. I
Yeah.
was just like,
We were just talking, my oldest, his graduation, coming up, and I'm just like, oh crap. Yeah, we got to get on that. What do you want to do?
and that goes fast. Well,
The last couple of months, just fly.
it just disappears.
Yeah.
And then because the seniors also get out so much earlier than everybody else too.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah.
Strange.
It's just, time just seems to be going so much faster nowadays than it used to.
Yeah. I'm trying to just enjoy the time while
you
it's
can.
there, yeah, because you never.
Mm-hmm.
I have wished away too many days and weeks and months.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So, I have a home maintenance tip,
Nice.
sort of, for us not type A personalities.
Okay.
Have you ever sold a home or been part of a deal where the homeowner has kept every manual and receipt, and I remember one, and they had this full book. It was so organized, what day, and then there's people like me that was like, we did that. Was that the year that he turned 16?
Yeah, when did so-and-so break her leg? That we did it that summer.
Yes. And so I don't keep all of the little things. Also, I hate papers, and I don't keep the manuals and all of that because you can get it online or you Google it or whatever, right?
Right.
So I don't keep all of that. However, for your tax purposes, when you do sell the house, if you do have receipts for I have a client that just had their home just fully, their kitchen remodeled, they put in this, and for tax purposes, when you sell it, you can take that off the profit, but you have to have receipts, and it might have been 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So this is my non-type A way of doing this. I just have a little box, and I got this from someone else, but I don't have files, because too much
Yeah.
So just a little box, and if it has anything to do, I just toss it in the box.
So anything
And
home
because
repair.
it's just, and it's just on my bookshelf, and just toss it in there and it doesn't have to be organized. You don't have to file. You don't have to it will have the date. And I mean, honestly, maybe you should scan it or whatever. But I think for the most part, if you just toss it in there, in the box, I've had good luck with that. So
That's what I had, an older home in Douglas, and it was an older couple, and they had he took such good care of everything. And it was the day of listing. It was like, here's everything we've done. And it was just a folder. And they just had receipt. The time the yard had been fertilized, everything. I was like,
bless people who can do that.
I can't do that. But that is a very good tip.
Yeah. So you don't have to be that way if you're not naturally, but keep your receipts because, we've talked about our appreciation. That's great. And there are profit, a certain, but this person's a single person and, and
Anything helps.
So then
Helps.
If you've had a house for 30 years, it's going to hopefully make a lot of profit if you've taken care of it. So that's my tip.
That's a very good one. And I have just a random one just because I've run into it this week.
Yeah.
Even if your roof is only 4 or 5 years old, still get that roof inspection because we had one, and I sent Ty from Pinnacle.
Oh, okay.
Went and checked out a roof for me, and it's only 5 years old, and it's not insurable. He can't certify it because shingles are cracked and da 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 da. And then he had a little bit of a disclaimer. Whatever brand that was, they had a run where some of the shingles had gone bad. So, but yeah, so just because you think, it's always safe to double check.
And especially if a storm has come through, but the wind too can do,
I'm afraid to look at mine with all the wind we had the other day. I lost another big branch off of one of the cottonwoods in the backyard. Is just laying in the yard, and I was like, I should cut it's like, do I cut them down or do I, because if they fall on the house, I'm screwed.
Right.
But they're so nice.
Yeah. They grow so big.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you have a question about your specific neighborhood, that definitely changes things, and your home worth, you can't compare apples to oranges. So make sure you reach out to one of us. We'd be glad to help you.
Thanks.